fight though. Guys understand what it takes and understand looking at the games, watching the films of. We were just talking like games 1 and 3 especially. Just there's ways. There's a way. There's time. As long as we got another game, obviously, and it's just about stepping out on that floor and continuing to fight and wanting to fight.
Yeah, does it make it easier to believe?
100%. That's the way we talk. There's no lack of confidence. There's no lack of. We don't feel overmatched or anything. There's none of that. Like it's just about knowing where we have to draw the line and some of the things that we need to do to get over that hump. And all 3 games have presented different plays that would have to be done at certain points of the game to get over the hump. But we see them. It's not like there's no door to get out of the room, you know. So.
CJ, obviously LeBron has done what he's done in this series. He was great in the Indiana series as well. Some of those other guys that have had big games here in this series, how much of it is them just hitting their shots? How much of it is things that you guys could or should be doing differently? I mean,
they're making shots. We've had some slip-ups, which you're going to have during games. Some not at the ideal time. He and what LeBron has done, those guys are on the combinations they put together are to maximize everybody with the guy standing beside him. So you got 4 shooters out there with LeBron, and those guys know their jobs, and LeBron knows his job is to control the game and find those guys if we send any different doubles or if we slip up on things like that. So they've done a good job also. I can't say that it's all us making mistakes because they have played well. At the same time, there's times in the game we have to be able to know we have to buckle down and make sure that guys don't get open looks. And it's easy for me to say that sitting here in this chair, but I mean, it's just about competing.
Are you surprised at how effective they've been defensively, based on what they've done for the rest of the year?
I mean, yeah, we talk about it, but I mean, they understand just like we do the moment and where they at. Like, you get to the playoffs, the regular season doesn't matter. You can talk about everything that they did wrong or did right, or any team. We could have won 80 games this year. It wouldn't matter once you get to the playoffs if you lose. So it's a sense of urgency, and I think every team brings a better effort on that end in the playoffs. And you got to be able to play some type of defense to get to the playoffs.
Is there a sense of frustration knowing that there is a door out of the room, but you haven't been able to open it all the way yet?
That's definitely, you know, the headache, the cost of lack of sleep at night when you can replay the game and see so many turning points. And like I said, it's easy in hindsight to say that play changes everything. You never know, but you always think about the fact that you want to give yourself the best shot every single night, and there's some plays that didn't always give us the best shot in certain situations. We didn't do exactly what we needed to do.
Do some of those still stay with you?
Me through the night, yeah, and then the next day it's kind of like I got to play again, so I don't have time to linger on things like that. But you take them into the notebook, the mental notebook, and you make sure it doesn't happen twice.